Next up, I've got Delahunty from the Green Party.
Kia koutou katoa. I'd just like to mahi to the tāngata whenua, but also to the indigenous people all over the world, but mainly Palestine. To all Palestinians here today, we need to stand with you. We need to stand in solidarity of the oppression you've experienced since 1948. Let's get real about this issue. This is not this week, this is not last week, this is since 1948. I'd also like to acknowledge that the Green Party is calling for economic sanctions to be imposed against Israel. We can't wait for the Security Council where the Americans put up a veto 42 times. We need to see the leadership of this country. I know pigs might fly under the current government, but we need to call on them to show leadership and set up sanctions, both economic and otherwise, to make sure that Israel understands that the world community will not accept the murder of the citizens of the Gaza. I think we should pay tribute to the brave Israeli human rights activists who are educating the world in their community. One man inspired me. He said, look at it this way. The West Bank is a minimum security prison, Gaza is a maximum security prison, and now they're killing everybody inside the jail. And that's what's happening, and it's been happening for a long time. I think it's important for us to remember that these things have causes and roots. And one of these causes and roots might have something to do with the fact that several $1 billion worth of natural gas is in the ocean just outside Gaza. So this may not all be about a manipulated so-called hatred between equal nations. It's actually about colonization and resources. And that's why these people are being oppressed. So investigate that one for yourselves. But the most important issue right now is that hospitals are being bombed, that UN shelters are being bombed, that schools are being bombed, that children are being killed, that citizens are told they've got time to get out when there's nowhere to go. And the most important thing is that the world community is not silent, and that every citizen here educates our friends that this is not some confusing omni-shambles. This is about a war on Palestine.